1, 2, shake, shake, 1, 2, shake, shake, and then you go 1, 2, shake, shake, 1, 2, shake, shake, 1, 2, shake, 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 apa, shake, shake, ah, dia nana, dia nani, dia oh, dia nana, dia nani.
We're going to make him host. He's going to take over. So, Ray, the floor is yours, and the travel advisors are waiting to hear all about African bush camps.
Very much, John. And thank you, everyone in the Goe family, for joining us on this trip and sharing a bit of the magic of Africa. As Don mentioned, we've got properties in both Botswana, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. So 18 properties in all, which is kind of a lot to talk about in 10 minutes. So I'm going to concentrate specifically on Zimbabwe to start with. So I'm going to share my screen. Start from so hopefully everyone can see my screen. And African bush camps is all about the authentic African safari experience. And the reason why we say that is because our founder, Beks Ndlovu, he is from Zimbabwe. He was raised there and is a pro-level certified Zimbabwean guide. So our entire ethos is that you're guided by the best. The guide, the same way that they learn to anticipate and read all the signs of nature, they also read each of our guests. So no two game drives are exactly alike. There's always variation, obviously based on what's happening in nature and also what's happening with the guests. And the other part of it, which is really important for us, is the fact that we feel that we're sharing this amazing destination with people traveling from all over the world. And at the same time, those people who are traveling, those guests are able to give back as well. And it's all about sharing and conserving Africa together. Now, as we mentioned, we have camps in multiple countries, and you'll see that we're located throughout various regions. We have 3 different styles of camps. And they are going to be our expedition camps, which is really immersive. It's something where you become one with the wild. They're the classic tented Meru style camps. And really a bit more towards adventure, if you will. The signature camps are going to be our luxury camps. A lot more soft goods, a lot more bells and whistles. And then we have our icon camps, which we call our wildly luxurious camps. And there's going to be chic boutique hotels in the middle of the bush. Now, in Zimbabwe, we have 2 styles of camps. We have our signature camps, and the keywords here are luxury, classic, they're refined, they're elevated, they're exceptional. And no matter what type of camp you stay in, the experience is going to be immersive once you're both in the camp and as you step out and go with the guides. All of the camps are well chosen as far as what's available for game viewing, the experience, and the ability to give back as well to local communities. So the signature camps also have the ability to welcome children of all ages. We have 2 sets of camps. We have the ones which are going to be the main camps, and then the camps with the tree names. Those are the ones which are welcoming to kids of all ages, no restriction, and they range from $5.90 to $13.05 per person per night. And you'll find a lot of these camps here in Zimbabwe, you see that they have a cluster. You have Somalisa camp and Somalisa Acacia. So Somalisa camp is the main camp. Somalisa Acacia is a family-friendly camp. And this is the one that is going to be welcome to all ages, a true name. We also have Somalisa Expedition. So it's a cluster camp. It's all in Hwange National Park. Now, in Hwange National Park, to give you an idea, that area is really just fantastic for game viewing. It's somewhat arid, if you will, relatively speaking. There are a lot of ponds or watering holes. And here you'll find lions, Cape wild dogs, elephants, antelope, cheetahs, zebra, giraffe, hyenas, jackals, wildebeest, hippos. And with these ponds or watering holes, they tend to collect around these areas. Moving further north, you've got Bumi Hills on Lake Kariba. Here, this is one of the largest man-made lakes in the world. It's all about the water. But even in this area here, besides the water activities, all the boating activities, etc., you've got the opportunity to see jackals, crocs, lions, hyenas, cheetah, antelope, kudu, mongoose, porcupine, elephants, hippos, baboons, and apes. Then moving a bit further north in the Mana Pools area, this is also a very special area. So there you'll see we've got some more clustered camps. Nyamatusi camp and Nyamatusi Mahogany, which is going to be the family-friendly side. We also have two expedition camps, which are going to be Kanga camp, which is more of an inland experience, and Zambezi expeditions, which is also along the Zambezi River. And these are expedition camps. Bumi Hills at Lake Kariba is also a signature camp. Now, let's get into some more details here. So we fly into Monomain, and this is where you'll access the Nyamatusi camp cluster, which is also in a small private concession along the Zambezi River. And you'll access Zambezi expeditions, as I mentioned, also on the Zambezi River. A bit further inland is Kanga camp, which is more of having date palms and a bit more plain-like structure, but not floodplain. So it gives you a variety of experiences. So this is Nyamatusi Main. And Nyamatusi Mahogany is an exact carbon copy in the style. So as you can see, it's a signature camp, it's very comfortable. You've got air conditioning over the bed. And you also have your private dipping pools as well. Other activities here, obviously you have your game drives, your typical game drives, your land cruisers. You got the opportunity to do things like walking safaris, your typical walking safari where you look at prints, you learn about them, you look at stats, you understand vegetation, and it kind of helps you understand what the guides are looking for and how they spot game. Additionally, you have the opportunity to go canoeing on the Zambezi with hippos and elephants. You can go fishing for tigerfish. We provide rod and reel so that for those who want to enjoy that, it's catch and release. And also something that's very next level, which is unique to Mana Pools, is the option to go on something called a large game approach. And this is where you intentionally go towards larger game. So just to put into perspective, Zimbabwean guides are considered to be some of the most, or rather, not some of the most, but the most well-trained guides in Africa in general. In fact, they're considered, for lack of a better word, to be quote-unquote the Navy SEALs of guides. So they're able to safely take you, and maybe you see a bull elephant. You'll disembark the vehicle, you'll approach the bull elephant downwind. It's a really next level experience if your clients are so inclined. So you have the stats. Nyamatusi Mahogany is open year round. We've got 6 tents with plunge pools at the main camp. And here at the main camps, 12 and up are welcome. At the kid-friendly camps, all ages are welcome. And this one in particular has 2 family tents and 2 luxury tents. Now, regardless of where you stay at any of the camps, you must be 16 or above for walking and canoeing activities. Moving southwest to Boomy Hill and Lake Kariba, you've got this immense lake, and I was really impressed as to how incredibly large it was. So we're located right along the edge of the Matusadona National Park, and here it's all about the water. Very much giving you this sort of Eastern Africa vibe to it. It looks like a seaside resort. Air-conditioned accommodations, very much of a lodge feel, full-service spa, workout facility, and as part of your guest stay, for any 3-night stay, we offer a sleep out on the Lady Jacqueline houseboat, i.e. what we would call a yacht here. They call them houseboats in Zimbabwe. So here, with a 3-night stay, your guests will overnight on board this. It's air conditioned, and they'll anchor, they'll take a tender out to Matusadona National Park, and they'll do a walking safari where they'll have the opportunity to see some of these elephants and buffalo and wild dog, lions, etc. So here are the stats. As you can see, flight times, it's about a 45-minute flight from Hwange and an 80-minute flight to Montpools. Now, you've got 10 Lakeview rooms. 2 of them are interconnecting. You've got a villa, and all of these rooms have water views. They're all set up high on the cliff, so fantastic way to rest and relax. Fantastic Wi-Fi here as well. So this is sort of a nice respite in between going to Montpools and ending up in Hwange. And then we have Somalisa. The Somalisa camps are where it all started with African bush camps. This was the first camp that we had 18 years ago. Obviously, it's gone through multiple renovations since then. But you fly in from either Big Falls or Harare into or Hwange into Manga Airstrip. You see, once again, clustered camps. We have the main camp and Somalisa Acacia. Now, we're going to talk about the signature camps specifically, which are the main camp and Acacia, the family-friendly side. So this particular camp has been in Condé Nast Traveler magazine many, many times. It is amazing in that you've got these watering holes or these pans right next to the camp. So you'll see game right there. Maybe you're having a cocktail in the pool while you're relaxing. Last time I was there, there was an entire family of elephants, and the baby elephants were so cute as they were rolling around and taking their mud baths. Pan. Very textured, very, I would almost say, shabby chic coolness to it, with a large soaking tub. And you can also get quite cool here during their winter months. So we even have a little wood burning oven there as well. Now, the food in all these camps, by the way, is amazing, because when I said oven, it made me think about that. Always included, it's full fare. So all your meals, 2 game drives per day, premium cocktails, they're all included in wine. Something to keep in mind is that sometimes people see these safaris as being a little bit more expensive, but you know exactly what you're getting into. And, you know, I know, for example, Italy's been very popular. I love Italy, but the rates that you pay can sometimes be equal to a full safari, including all of this, and this is such an amazing experience. Now, another sleep out that we have in Hwange is going to be in this treetop sleep out. Here, we set up a bed. There's a pan called Ray's Pan. Great lady, no connection to me. It's to the right of this picture here. And you have all kinds of game viewing. Right underneath the pan, you've got a full restroom, shower with running water. And across the way, a guide will sit there and make sure that the guests are very comfortable. Fantastic experience. And one of the things that you take away are how bright the stars really are. This picture is really what it looks like almost every single night. It's really phenomenal. And there's also the chorus, the symphony of sounds that you hear every single night. Quite memorable. So here are the stats here. 45-minute flight from BFA. We've got 7 luxury tents at the main camp. It's 12 and up, so Melissa Acacia, 2 family tents, and 2 luxury tents. Now, one thing I must say is that at all of the family-friendly camps, we have something called the Ngwana Kids Club, which is a kids club, like you'll find in any high-end resort. Here, the adults can relax while one of the guides take the kids and they explore the area right at the camp. Maybe they sit and watch elephants at an elephant pool, observe a dung beetle. Maybe they have a pizza making session in the wood burning ovens, in the kitchen area. A lot of fun. Now, everything we do is for a purpose. The purpose for both sharing the magic of Africa with our guests who travel from all over the world, and also having them help share their gifts in conserving Africa together. We have the African Bush Camps Foundation, and for every stay, every evening, there's $10 contributed towards the foundation's operational costs. And it goes everything from empowerment, education, building, helping with human-animal conflicts, ways to make us all live together and bring something back with us while we're giving as well. So, thank you very much. Yeah.